Hey everybody, welcome to Chortle Games Live. My name is Steven. Next to me is Jeremy. Say hi, Jeremy. Do an emote. Do a little dance.
Hey.
That works. That works. How how's it
I didn't
going?
have my controller in my hand.
Oh, so you just were like, oh, hey. um, so this is Division Two. We've been playing a lot of Division Two lately. Anticipating if there's going to be Year Three at all. Um, and in the meantime, just enjoying the content that we are getting. But something that we got today was a 4K 60 FPS update, and I got to tell you, it looks and runs beautifully. I'm very impressed. Um, but you guys will see plenty of that tonight. Posting to Discord, sorry. Um, yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think. Like, if you're just like can't tell a difference, or if you're like, wow, this does look different, let me know. Let me know in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. So we still have some manhunt stuff to do, Jeremy. You want to just start knocking that out? Do some missions?
We can, or we can do the stars stuff.
Well, I mean, well, that's right. You haven't been on today. So the way that's going to work, I already did my daily thing. You just have to do 3 bounties, do emotes around agents, and donate 100 resource to a control point. Um, and that's literally all the star stuff.
Yeah,
So you want to do some bounties?
yeah, we can.
All right. You go ahead and mark them because I've done bounties today. Also, I'm curious to hear what you think of the outfits, Jeremy, because you're more of a Resident Evil person than I am. My personal take is that they're cool, but they seem like a rush job. Like they seem like they could have done way more with them, in my humble opinion.
Oh, I have no doubt that they're very thrown together.
Hmm. The hunk one looks pretty good. There, hey Vortex, there's a Nemesis mask that's the reward for getting all of the stuff. Um, and I wish I could say that I liked it, but I don't, just because it looks like a Halloween mask. Um, and when I say Halloween mask, I mean like it looks like a payday mask, to where you don't look like you have Nemesis's face. You look like you got a Nemesis
You have
Halloween
something
mask.
that was painted like this.
Well, less of the of painted, but like you can see like the mask attachment. You know how like with the hunter masks, it's got the back clasp and everything.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
got
I
that
got
kind
you.
of thing going on. Hey Ethan, no worries, Vortex. I did see, but I won't hold it against you. I went to this control point, Jeremy, because I assumed that's where you wanted to go.
Yeah, I was
Gosh,
looking at the.
have you have you looked at the stream yet, Jeremy, just to see what it looks like now?
No, I don't want to look. I don't want to do it.
Fair enough. And at any point, I'm really not trying to brag here because McCoy and Jeremy have
No,
been
you're
giving me a
good.
hard
You're good.
time because I have a
I just think it's
PS5.
fun.
Yeah, so I'm able to. Flynn, what are you doing? Oh, he's just got a random leaf in his mouth. Okay, buddy, you do you. Um, I'm able to see
Able to
this
look
update.
down on us peons.
No,
No,
you're just in much
I
more
wouldn't say
detail
that
than
to
you were
your
before.
face.
Oh, you ran to the control point. That's why. Got it.
Yeah, I was literally like
Hmm.
3 feet away. Yeah, I don't have a PS5. It doesn't load instantly, so.
Yeah, real downer.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing tonight?
There
Right
it
here.
is.
Feta cheese and watermelon.
Do you hate yourself?
This person over here, that guy up there, the control point person, they were like, "I miss feta cheese and watermelon." It sounds disgusting, but it's super good. I,
No, that
I
just sounds disgusting.
that just sounds disgusting.
Let's see if there's a bounty next to control point. Do we? Are there any special bounties? No, not really.
Glad to hear you guys are doing good slash all right. If we need to go to your session, we can. Also, what's that? What's that buff that you've got on you? What are you running? Oh, that must be the control point for donating. I see. So you can like see
Yeah.
resources and stuff.
Yeah, talking about the little like eye-looking thing.
Yeah, it looks like a pulse kind of.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, global events on. I just realized that it is reanimated.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that? You don't want to
No,
do reanimated?
not at all.
Fair enough.
Not even a little.
Same. All right, we're off. We'll see how Chempod does with this bounty. I'm gonna also see how Memento getting stacks for that affects the cooldown of Chempod. I guess that would affect duration as well. Yeah, after we do these bounties and whatnot, I'll pull up the apparel event page and show off what they've got. I don't know, like if I didn't, like I know the characters from Resident Evil like just by the look, and if I didn't know that this was a Resident Evil event, I probably would not have been able to place some, if not most of the outfits. But that's just me.
Yeah, they're a little lackluster. I brought up the page and was looking at them on the apparel. And
Yeah,
it's not.
and I like them. Like I'm definitely going to use the Chris Redfield chest piece. I like it a lot, but it's bland.
Why can't I donate? Oh my god.
I'm moving towards the bounty to stop the timer.
Yeah.
Oh, great, another friggin' mini tank.
Well, I can't donate because there's people shooting a gun within 100 yards.
Awesome. I'm blind.
Many tanks.
Not that I know of, Vortex. I don't think they mentioned anything about Resident Evil 4 Remastered.
Cover me while I track. Every corner. Here they are.
Oh gosh, is that a freaking hostage?
Keep it together.
Target is near you, Agent.
Alright. Gonna try to donate one more freaking time.
Okay, I'll be at the bounty.
Okay.
Friendly combatants.
Oh my god.
Still?
Yeah. It's like crouched in fear in the middle of the tunnel.
Hey, Ro.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
These guys feel like they're hitting way too hard. Because I nearly got insta-killed by a purple.
Hell yeah.
You see anybody up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Friendly combatants detected.
And now we move on.
Target near you.
Yeah, I think we go underground. Back down where I was before. Oh, there's Flynn crying. There's your stream snipe, Vortex. You okay?
Vital signs critical. Friendly combatants nearby.
Destroy that thing!
Alright, cool.
I'm right behind you. I'm just grabbing this trophy.
Target is nearby.
Oof, I'm sorry, Ro. Behind the wall. Nothing to the left. Ugh. Got you. Watch out.
I've got to move!
Oh, Minnie, watch out. Got my cable running over the couch to charge my laptop. And Minnie was, of course, wanting to sleep on the couch where the cable was, so I had to gently put it over her while she figured out how limbo works. She rocks at limbo, though, because she's so short.
Friendly combatants detected.
She just kind of watches like, oh, this is easy. Alright, I saw somebody to the left over there. Interesting. It's an outcast flamethrower that's got hyena drug overdose.
Target down. Good job.
Hey, Akib.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Friendly control point nearby. Looks like you earned yourself another bounty. Well done. Hostage health is critical.
Oh no.
Hostage is dead. All hostages are deceased.
Dang it.
God dang it. You want to grab another bounty while I preview this Resident Evil stuff?
Sure can't.
Can't or can?
Will don't.
There's your Nemesis mask. Come on, Flynn. The hunk mask looks really cool. I mean, technically, that's technically hunk, right? I know it says Umbrella Corporation operative helmet, but that's supposed to be hunk, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Um, there's a whole hunk outfit. I really like that Chris Redfield chest piece. Um, I don't know why, but it's just simple. I like the green, I guess. Um, kind of disappointed that the Jill Valentine thing isn't. Like, isn't she the one that wears like a crop top?
Yeah.
I kind of wish that the male version was, in fact, a crop top, so I could go around showing off my agent belly button. Probably a little Isaac ring down there attached to my belly button. Or I don't have a belly button because I'm secretly a clone made by Aaron Keener. I've been Keener all along, perhaps. Um, there's the Claire Redfield, Rebecca Chambers. The Leon jacket is a little annoying. The reason being is because it looks almost identical to me to the iconic Division jacket that everyone can get for free, I think. And that's kind of when I saw that I was like, maybe they didn't really try.
No,
Yeah,
it definitely has a.
yeah. It seems like they
Let's throw this
utilized.
together last second.
Yeah, it feels like they
Quick.
utilized assets they already had. And yeah, that's what I was kind of shocked with Vortex is that there was no, or at least to my knowledge, again I don't know Resident Evil very well. Jeremy would have to correct me, but you would think that for Leon Kennedy, they'd do his outfit from 4 because that's his game. And granted, Jeremy, you should have gotten an outfit, and the outfit is actually multi-piece. It's not one piece that is the Leon outfit. I'm trying to find it. You should have gotten that today when you logged in. Where the heck is this stupid thing?
Yeah, I saw I had something in my
It's not Covert Hunter. No, no.
mustache.
Ooh, that Hunter's Fury jacket looks pretty cool. There it is, Leon Kennedy. Yeah, it just says RPD
The
on it.
Chris Redfield Panzer.
I'll have to look at those again.
Anyone spot 'em? They're close. I can feel
They went cheap on pretty much all of them, Vortex.
Target is
Except for Hunk. Hunk looks pretty cool. And I mean, I don't dislike the outfits, but they just look like outfits. That, like, if I saw those and did not know it was Resident Evil, I would just say, oh, that's a cool outfit. But I wouldn't say, wow, I'm gonna look like a Resident Evil character.
Yeah, I'm definitely not super impressed. Gotta see. Go ahead and keep running to it. I'm gonna run back and see if I can
Okay.
donate the last freaking 20, well, 32 resources.
Something's up because I'm dying super easy. I just played today and I was not having that experience.
that burning.
Seriously, what the hell is going on?
agent killed.
I'm just taking hits super hard. Maybe it's just outcasts. I don't know. You know how with this game, occasionally one faction just feels supercharged. All right, I'm running now from very far away. That's really cool, Ro.
What the fuck? Okay, well, I hate this control point.
It's all right. We can grab another one if we need to. So those of you that have watched me play this before, can you tell the difference?
Visually,
I don't know if I don't even know. Well, I'm trying to think of what quality that PS5 can stream at because I assume it went up from PS4 because it was locked at what 720.
I think the Pro could do
Yeah,
1080.
the Pro could do 1080, but I was not on the Pro. What? Something is up with Outcasts. Good God. Thank you, Vortex. I am dying more. Jeremy, can we join your session instead?
Sure.
Everyone is even saying like you seem way more squishy this time around, and I feel way more squishy. This shouldn't be happening.
Okay. Yeah, we can join mine. That's fine.
Yeah, just go ahead and leave, and then I'll join you. This game does something weird, and I can't confirm that it does this, but I can confirm that I've played this game way too much, and it's always felt this way. But randomly, one faction will be way more powerful than they normally are. It's like you roll the die when you log into this game, and you don't know how strong whoever is going to be. But they're seriously like knocking out all my armor in like 2 bullets. I normally can take at least like 5.
Oh, do you want to finish this bounty and then go to the next session, or what?
Let's just go ahead and go to the next session. You'll have more bounties available over on yours probably anyway. And I am curious to see if I'm just really bad at the game or if it actually is the game. Alright, let me know when you're loaded in.
Yeah.
Nice. I do need to upgrade the armor on Memento, but it's less than 1,000. So that probably has nothing to do with it. And I'm gonna... Well, I'll stay on Cam Launcher.
Detected. The control point in proximity.
You do get a pretty cool patch for completing today's daily. By doing the bounties and stuff, you get a Rottweiler, or no, a Doberman. A Doberman backpack trophy. And you also get a patch that's like the 25th anniversary patch or whatever. And it's got like the raccoon, which I assume is like a mascot for Raccoon City on it. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm with you. And I'm going to go back to my... Okay. Oh. Looking for you. There you are. That is weird, Ro. Did you ever get any weird looks or anything?
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Are you coming here to donate?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to look at my color schemes. Okay, yeah, I think that's all set to what I want it. Alright, I'm going to go find someone to shoot. What, Vortex? Have you come to donate? Is that what you're referring to? Vortex said, Steven, if you were homeless and you said that, I would die of laughter. Yep. Yes, if I were homeless, like if I were at the point in life where I unfortunately had to beg for money, I would make it kind of a deal where I would be like a merchant from some fantasy game to where someone like accidentally wanders into my area and I'm just sitting there and I go, "Have you come to donate?" That's what I would do. Not at all. Not at all. That is not one. That's not true whatsoever. I see a territory control over here, so I'm gonna go look for it. Yep. Okay, I found it. BTSU is in there.
I marked a bounty.
Perfect. Head that way. I'll meet you there. Still feeling kind of squishy, but I'm actually able to take these guys on. And they're tusks, so that's better. Yeah, I don't think it's quite as bad. Because outcasts were taking me out in literally like 2 or 3 bullets. Crap. Ooh, managed to get it off. Oh, come on. Shoot. Dang it. Jeremy, do I suck at this game?
Do you really want me to answer?
Kind of, because my
No, you don't suck.
my belief in myself is wavering right now. Because I'm not dead, but I'm struggling against a single squad of Tusk. And maybe it's because I'm playing Future Initiative and I'm by myself, and that is never supposed to happen. But I don't know. I promise I'll be there shortly, Jeremy. I'm almost done here. Good lord. Just got shredded. Almost died. Many tanks still here. Where are you? There you are. Oh crap! Did you engage the bounty?
Yep.
I'm so sorry. I'm wasting our time. I need to I need to just head over there.
That's fine. I got absolutely shredded.
Are you feeling it too then?
Not really. I just kind of ran into the middle of a room. Like,
Okay. I appreciate your honesty because for a second when I asked, I was like, just it crossed my mind where it was just like he might just say yes, so I don't feel so bad. But I did it. I beat the territory control. Where's the freaking stash though? Come on, come on. There it is. Okay. Worthless. I'm fast traveling to you. Oh, you're dead. Okay. I'm fast traveling to. That is literally the worst spot for a bounty to be.
yep.
I'm running. Actually, let's see what this is at. 21.4 collaboration. Okay. So Memento does seem to affect Chempod, but I don't know if it affects it enough. I'm just going to go drone since it's a two-man. That seems to be the best way to go for now. And like you said, it's set and forget, and I do like set and forget stuff, but I'm trying to not lean on that. But for this build, since it's such an active combatant, like it moves with the flow of battle a lot, I feel like set and forget might just be how this build does.
Yeah.
What happened, Ro? I think I missed something. And I mean, like you said, part of the charm of the drone, for this build anyway, is the fact that moving with the flow of combat, sticking to like the plan, right, is to pick somebody that I can point to and say, you're probably gonna die, and just stick the drone on them to get a dependable flow of heals back. And while I'm moving with the flow of combat, I'm sending those heals to myself and everyone around me while the fight is happening, while the Mending Seeker is going around autonomously healing everybody as well. So it is a passive healer that improves team damage as well. But the problem is, with so many people running red cores, that person that I can look at and say, you probably need some heals, it changes so much. Especially now that people, for whatever reason, a lot of us are like really into sniper builds right now. Jeremy was the first, but everyone is just kind of like, yeah, sniper builds. Like even I have kind of been tampering with sniper builds, and so for this build, that's just like cool. So everyone's gonna try to not die. Like I love when someone like my brother or McCoy joins us, because then it's like fantastic. I'm gonna have somebody running in with a death wish. That is what this build needs. Alright, I thought I was here. I think I need to go down here, I guess.
Yeah, you go downstairs to go like around the bottom part and then
Yep.
back up and stairs.
How many are in the room? I only see one.
I killed like 3 people.
Got one. Oh, come on! That spawned the target! Come on. Oh! Yeah, go somewhere safe. Drone's on you. Okay, that already feels better. Like just being with somebody. Maybe it's just the heals counteracting the damage, like the heals that I get from the other person.
Yeah. Probably. Like you said, Future Initiative isn't a great solo.
It is the worst solo build I have probably. I do like the idea of the healer having a symbiotic relationship with the healy though. You know, that's one of the things I really like about the concept of Future Initiative. What's going on down here?
I'm just melting the thing.
Got the target. Nice.
That'll do.
Cleaning up the streets one bad guy.
Percussive maintenance.
Nicely done, Sheriff.
What's on it? Did I get one of these? No. I think I need one more level to actually get. Ooh. Do you not want it? Okay, I'll take it. So actually, Jeremy and I just got a game called The Forest, and we're going to be streaming that probably this weekend if Jeremy's up for it.
Yeah.
Because he saw it was Markiplier, right?
Yeah.
He saw Markiplier play it, and I saw the thumbnail while I was at work, but I didn't watch it. And he texted me like 20 minutes later, like, "Hey, have you heard of The Forest?" And I was just like, "Okay, maybe there's something to it." And I feel like that's going to be a really good stream game. Why can't I play Warzone, Vortex? You trying to say that I can't post up to these battle royale games? I'll have you
Because
know.
battle royales are stupid. I was about to go on a rant, but I'm not going to.
Good catch. You can. Hey, I've ranted enough times on this channel to where I think everybody should get a few. It will mentally break me.
It just...
Also, why was that comment held for review? The comment, "It will mentally break him." That okay. I'll have you know, Vortex. I played Division 1 Survival, which is the OG battle royale. Fight me.
And
Someone,
it's 500 times better than any of the other battle royales.
it absolutely is. Someone left the channel because they fought me so hard on whether or not Division Survival was a battle royale.
So,
There's a Bigfoot game, Akib? What is that? Not what is Bigfoot, but what is the game?
or you actually search for Bigfoot, like you look for clues.
Sounds
To
like
each
a
their own with games, of course, but Steven and I both are in agreement about what battle royales. They are garbage and
yeah.
they suck.
Yeah.
When half of the game is not skill, it's just like luck of what you pick up.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point to it.
Yeah. The idea is there, but just because PUBG and Fortnite made such an impression so early on in the game, most games have just tried to simulate what they do.
It's all, yeah.
And
It's all replication.
yeah, and Division 1 was so great because there was that element of chance, but there was a lot of controlled elements to your loadout as well. And
Well, and you didn't rely on your loadout to win.
absolutely, it was very much like everyone is created equal, and it was about player skill. Not only how good of a shot are you, but how smart are you? Because
what choice are you going to make that is actually going to allow you to survive?
right, because choices that you make leading up to a confrontation with another player could be you have the enough clothing to survive the elements. They don't, so you could stall a fight till they die to the elements, die of exposure. Just to name one. Like there's all kinds of like big IQ ways to play, if you want to call it that. And it just felt natural. But again, to each their own, as Jeremy said. Come on, Ro. You can do it. She's saying that she doesn't think she'll be watching us play The Forest. She'll be hiding in the chat the whole time. We would make it less scary, right?
It's honestly it's not that scary. There's like I played maybe like 20-30 minutes of it, and the worst part is at night because it gets very dark and you can hear like the cannibals running around you.
Can't wait for that. I would totally do a
But
Dead
as long as
Space
you like
3.
stick next to the fire. Oh yeah, any of the Dead Space games.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If I played Dead Space back in the day, which I didn't, I totally would have done a forward compatible by now, or at least put that on the list. Which, by the way, forward compatible isn't dead. It's just a really, honestly, we might even do a forward compatible this month. It's just a really weird time right now because I've had so much going on at the beginning of this year, to where I'm just now kind of catching my breath. Oh, by the way, my phone, the repairs were finished, and they have signed it off for shipping today. So hopefully it'll be back.
I swear, if you get the new phone tomorrow,
I would be willing to bet.
and then you're 20 back to like Thursday.
I'd be willing to bet that I'm going to get the 20 back before I get this Pixel. But that's okay, because the Pixel was mainly bought long-term for Anna anyway, or this happening again. God forbid.
God, Scorpio with.
The phone didn't actually blow up. The screen just died. Or I think it was... I don't think it was hardware related. I think there was just a 1 in however much percent chance that the firmware, software, whatever, just spazzed out. Like it just got really tripped up for whatever reason, and it just failed. And I couldn't get it back because I couldn't, see anything. It really felt like a 1 in a million, just bad circumstance.
Did you try turning it off and turning it on again?
If I had the conversations that I had with the Samsung employees in person, I would have choked one of them for asking me that question.
How many times though?
One of them even said, after I told them like four times, there's no display. I can't see anything, but I know that the phone has power. One of the guys was actually like, oh, okay, well, try this. When you launch the phone, go to your settings. And I was like, I can't, because I can't see. There's no screen.
I can see, I should have
If I was just a jerk, like, I'm fortunately very patient. Granted, 42 calls to the IRS later, I did say, I'm quoting myself here, get ready, I'm gonna drop a swear. I don't often do that. I did actually say cut the bullshit to an IRS employee because they wouldn't give me my stimulus check. And then they hung up on me. But if I had been on the phone with them all day, like if I had hit the breaking point of Steven just having enough, I probably would have been like, oh, I did check the settings. It says you're a dumbass. Or just something like that. I would have gotten so mad. I would have ruined this guy's day. But thankfully that does not happen to me very often. Thankfully Samsung did not get that side of me. I did not lick it, Vortex. And no, keep. I did not put it in rice. I should have tried that, because rice is the cure-all for phones.
Yeah, right.
Also, Vortex, I don't know about that. I've always considered the definition of body horror looking in a mirror.
Jesus.
Rose says, what freaks me out is when humans do things they aren't supposed to do. Like, I'm the remake of the thing, the way zombies from I Am Legend move, or in a lot of the, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I loved I Am
Yeah,
Legend.
gotcha.
The ending sucked, but the alternate ending was great. Um, but I love that. That's my favorite Will Smith movie. Um, that may be an unpopular opinion because a lot of people were kind of divisive on it, but I loved it. Well, you know what,
You say you
Vortex,
got a Doberman?
the backpack trophy? Yeah, did you get something different?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
an RPD badge.
Is it the one with the raccoon on it?
No, it just
Okay.
says.
Huh.
Here, I'll put it on.
Well, here, look at the. Well, actually, yeah, I'll just put mine on the patch that I've got, and I'll put on the Doberman as well. Guys, this is a big deal. This is the first time I've removed my American flag. All right, inspect me. I'll inspect you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You see mine?
I don't. I see your gas mask that you had before. It may not have loaded in yet.
Oh, I didn't
Oh, wait,
change
oh,
the.
the backpack trophy. Oh,
Yeah.
that's super cool. I like that a lot.
Oh, it's stars patch.
Okay.
I put the patch on.
Here, step in the light. I'll just look at it. Oh, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you finished your daily. That's really neat
Yep.
that there's like a pool of cosmetics you can get just from doing the dailies, because that's
Yeah.
separate from the cosmetic caches.
Yeah. How do you get the cosmetic cache?
Just like regular apparel events, you just level up. Which I wish they would make it easier to get those because it's like every 4 levels, I think, and there's 21
Jesus.
items. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I may just spend like $20 and.
Well, you got 2 weeks. If you're gonna spend money, wait till the end.
Yeah, I won't do it.
You want to do? You want what?
I really like the Nemesis mask.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, though. It should.
It should
the,
look less like an actual mask that you would see someone robbing a bank with or something, in my opinion. Do you want to go do Jefferson? Eclipse Protocol's targeted. That's part of the manhunt.
Sure.
Okay. I really didn't think you guys would flip out so much over me saying inspect me and I'll inspect you. That's, I mean, I intentionally
Really?
said it to sound weird, but like we've said much weirder things to each other that
Yeah.
has not been
Much,
quoted.
much stranger. It's just been swept under the rug, but sure.
We need to prevent troops
Inspect
from
me,
using
senpai.
the metro to transfer chemical weapons. Start by disabling any
I'm gonna get some water real
operational
quick.
threats you find.
You can't let those munitions be distributed.
When Flynn falls
The
asleep,
thirst is real.
oh shoot, there's the water. When Flynn falls asleep, sometimes when his head is like sideways, his ears shoot up, like they look like German Shepherd ears. It's the cutest thing. I love it so much. Hey, buddy, good boy. Akib said, "We still need to hear them stories, Jeremy." He hasn't forgotten. I don't even remember what the stories were.
Yeah. I don't either.
What were they, Akib? What was the context?
I think he was. I think you just had walked away or something, and he was like, "Yeah, tell a story." And I was like, "I don't have any stories."
It was something you said, and you were like, "That's a story for another time," or "I'm not going to get into that here." And then I said, like, "Akib, get me 40 subscribers, and I will see what I can do about those stories."
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I remember you saying that, but I don't know what the
Yeah.
story was.
Got an alert from FedEx. They have picked up the package. It will be here by Thursday. It is going to be. I get my replacement phone on Wednesday. Get my old phone back on Thursday. I really hope that it is fully fixed. I'm worried that yeah, because it is straight to Samsung. I'm hoping that it won't have any issues. But I'm always worried that when they went to fix one problem, they just created another problem. Well, I'm ready if you are.
Leroy! I'm just kidding. You ready?
Yep. No, Jeremy, by all means, Leroy Jenkins the crap out of this. I need someone with a death wish, remember?
Oh yeah, let me just Leroy. Oh wait, that's right. There's a door. Everybody dies.
It's cool. It's cool. I didn't need any trophies. It's fine. I got a kill. Ha! Jeremy, 12. Steven, 2.
Nope, that second one was mine. You still have one.
No, I got the trophy. I can actually confirm my kills because I'm wearing memento. Unless it was a pity trophy.
It was a pity trophy.
Great.
Kidding.
Dang, nice. I got a few trophies.
I gotta start playing like I actually care.
Oh. We've been watching
God forbid
through.
Steve get any mementos.
I'm just gonna let that one go. We've been watching through SNL again, through all the seasons that contain Bill Hader because he's the best. And we've seen some just absolute gems, like the Falconer is one of my new favorite
That
skits.
was fantastic.
Like, have you ever seen such a Will Forte skit? Like, he
Yes.
definitely wrote that. And I've seen a lot of skits where it was just like, this has Will Forte written all over it. Like, you can tell that it was just when they're just super random and he's heavily featured. It's like, yeah, this was Will. I don't know how he has never broken in a skit. That still blows my mind because it's true. Like, he never broke in any of the sketches that he did. But if I was any of the characters that he has portrayed, I would not be able to keep a straight face. But he does it. He's the king.
When it was Amy Poehler at the end. It's just like, to the time machine!
What was the... You mean to tell me that the time machine I've been building with wood, dirt, and gumption? Oh, man.
Oh, what was the Falcon's name?
Oh, it was Donald!
Donald! No!
No!
To the time machine!
Oh, there's still a guy here.
said, I'm gonna put a bullet in his ass. Is that what that guy said?
He said, I'm gonna find this guy. Wait. Where was the ammo talking to us? Oh, there he is. Got him.
Oh man, I hope it was. I wished it was Sam.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
There's secretly a twist that's been happening in the Division where inanimate objects have become sentient, and this is actually like it's building up towards the Terminator crossover where Skynet has animated all the objects to take over.
Oh, I got so excited the other day. I was playing solo and was doing a control point, and a battle bot just like shot towards me, and it had the little like marker arrow above it, and I was like, oh, did it happen? And then I saw like the name going around the corner. I was like, damn it.
That's disappointing. There was Vortex. You'll get a kick out of this. We're referencing. There was a guy who ran into a glitch on Division 2 where his summon, which was one of those little battle bots that has buzzsaws that just drives around, the battle bot was the leader at a control point, so it had a name and everything. So it was the leader of this squad. So there's this battle bot that rose to the ranks of the outcasts and became their leader.
He will lead us.
Oh, I heard about earlier. I think I saw Andy share this. There was a cow that escaped its farm and started running with a pack of like wild ox or something, or wild bison. I think it was bison, something like that. And they're the pictures of this cow with all of these big beefy whatever they were, and it was kind of sweet. But then I read the end and it was just like, unfortunately, this may have to end because the cow may not be able to survive trying to give birth to a hybrid of the two animals. And it was just like, no, that's so sad. But the pictures were very wholesome because it was literally just a cow hanging out with this group of big boys.
Donald!
Donald, no! Also, I find it hilarious that the first time they say Donald Duck, and they never reference the fact that they said Donald Duck.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Whenever I pull out my crossbow, I feel like, you know that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Will gets swindled at the pool hall, and Uncle Phil shows up and swindles the swindler, and he says to Jeffrey, he's like, Jeffrey, break out Lucille or whatever, and he pulls out his pool cue. That's how I feel whenever I pull out my crossbow, that I'm pulling out my custom pool cue, just ready to swindle some people. Because it does the exaggerated animation and everything.
Damn it, that's all I have is the... To the time machine! Just stuck in my head right now.
Did you watch the Harpoon Man skit that I sent you? The short? I sent you that one shortly before we... it was like maybe 10 minutes before we formed a party.
Oh, probably not.
It's a short with John C. Reilly, and it's Harpoon Man, and it's kind of like Shaft, where Andy's singing a song about him, but Andy's who he's trying to hunt, and Andy's taunting him the whole time. And it's so stupid, but it's really funny. He just runs around throwing harpoons at people on the street. Vortex asks, Steven, how's Cyberpunk? I haven't played it in a while. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. I may play it again sometime, but it's fine. It's not the game that everyone thought it would be, but the game that everyone thought it would be. Really, people put too much faith in a developer that had only proved themselves to exceed in my knowledge once. And they did great with The Witcher, but I think a lot of people were kidding themselves when they thought some of the things that they thought they were going to get from CD Projekt Red, because it's something that honestly just you can't be delivered right now. It's just not in the cards. It's too ambitious. I thought, though, if you approach it from the mindset of an RPG of today, it was good. It did a lot of things really well, and the characters were great for the most part. And it almost felt like the culmination of the modern era of RPGs, but it was not the next step by any means whatsoever. I don't know if Jake would agree with that. Jake has spent way more time in it than I have. I haven't even beaten the game yet, and he's approaching his second completion.
Elevator that should take you to the mine. Wilson is still by the entrance. We've spotted a mortar team with him. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
Language.
Oh crap, we're gonna have to defend. I almost forgot.
Nope.
It is true, at least it's not a battle royale game. I really wish they would just... Oh, shoot! This dude was literally eclipsing my screen because he was so close. I really wish they would just give you a flashlight on your character. Just... please. It's so dark.
Yeah, so when you're scoped, you just click the right thumbstick,
Mm-hmm.
and you can toggle on and off.
Yep. Not even the right thumbstick, just double tap both sticks since they're both already used. Or one of the D-pad buttons. The space is there, but they just won't do it. And we know they can make flashlights work. But no, having Jill Valentine's beret is much better. No one's gonna wear that thing. Do I have a favorite necromorph? No, I don't, because I haven't played enough Dead Space to know the different necromorphs. I know that my least favorite is the exploding baby, and that
What the hell? These readings are
messed with me when I first saw it.
out of operation.
But Dead Space is one of those that I didn't play it when it was a thing, and so I just never got around to it. Because I've never been huge into horror games, but I don't outright dislike them as a genre or anything like that. It's just I'm very particular with my horror titles. And Dead Space, it does happen to be one of those that I would totally play it, and I would probably enjoy it because it is equal parts, maybe not equal parts, but it is similar parts horror as it is survival or action, whatever you want to call it, to where you have a fighting chance. But to me, and a lot of people would disagree, because the horror genre is dominated by games that, you know, if you get caught, you're dead. Like, you can't defeat the thing that's chasing you. But I disagree, just for me personally. I think the greater horror is when the odds are against you, but you can defeat what's coming. And maybe this is just because of my personality. I'm very much someone who, one of my greatest fears is failure. So the greater fear to me is when I'm given every chance to succeed, and I fail. Or those stressful moments of like Resident Evil. I've heard people talk about Resident Evil like this before, how ammo can be pretty scarce. So there are those moments of, do I use my shotgun here, or do I think I can make it with the knife? So it is those moments of like, I have what I need to defeat what's coming after me, but do I use all that I have at my disposal now, or do I wait for what's coming later? Much greater horror, in my opinion. Ethan, what are your top 3 favorite video game franchises? Because I feel like I've seen you chime in on a lot of different ones, so you seem like you are pretty well versed. But what are your top 3 favorites? Vortex, your favorite would be one called an Ubermorph. Just seems like. Oh, hold on, I'm recharging. All right.
Sorry, you said hold on, like as a.
Yeah, I saw. That wasn't your bad. That wasn't your fault. That was mine. Foamer to the right. Well, he was stuck twice. Thank you for laughing. I really appreciate it. You're my rock. Good shot.
Thank you.
Dead Space, Star Wars, and SteamWorld. Okay. Interesting third. I'm going to have follow-up questions about Star Wars, obviously. That's very interesting that Dead Space is in your top 3. And also, that's a very interesting, like, 3. Like, they're all sci-fi, to my knowledge of SteamWorld. I think it's like a combination of, like, steampunk and sci-fi, right? But those are 3 very different sci-fi corners, I believe. So, what are your 3 to 5 favorite Star Wars properties? So, like, between like video games, movies, shows, books, like all that stuff. I'm talking EU as well. What are your 3 to 5 favorite things from Star Wars? Any combination of those things. They can all be movies. You can do a combination of those. Just very curious. That'll give me a better idea of like what kind of Star Wars fan you are, because I feel like there's a wide there's a lot of different types of people who like Star Wars. Vortex says Doom, Fallout, and Dead Space. Yep. I would have guessed all of those except for maybe Dead Space. I didn't realize that Dead Space was that high up, but it makes total sense. Jeremy, what are your top 3 favorite franchises?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a really hard one. I should not have asked that question because I don't know how to answer it. Are you talking video games specifically, or just franchises, period?
Yeah, that's a...
Maybe better just narrow down to... Yeah, maybe better just narrow down to video games.
Okay. Video games, well, are we talking like old school games or new school or...
Your favorite series of games.
Just favorite overall? Alright.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be like if I was to say my favorite trilogy or sequence of games, I would say probably Uncharted, because I feel like it truly did get better with every game.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
but when I say like favorite franchise, that could mean that you. That doesn't have to mean like all,
I'd
the
probably
sum of
say,
these games is my favorite or anything like that.
yeah,
So
no,
yeah,
I
you
got
know what I'm saying.
Metroid, Zelda, and the third one's tough though because it's like I've really enjoyed the Division, but
It would be an easy top 3 for me probably if the developers let it fly
actually
with
support it.
yeah, like if they actually cared about the story and furthering, because it is a great premise. The lore is great, and there's just so much there, and the gameplay is fantastic. But you know,
I'm trying to think what games I really put time in the past.
Darksiders, Diablo.
I've
Like,
liked Darksiders, but I wouldn't say it's like
yeah.
my top 3. It's
Um,
definitely like one of the best kind of IPs, but
yeah. Okay, Transformers. That makes sense, Ethan. I
yeah,
think that's what I remember you
Transformers.
saying before. Was I feel like you chimed in on a Transformers conversation or something.
Damn,
Um,
the third one's tough.
yeah, it is. Akib says Call of Duty, Batman, Arkham slash
Oh,
Telltale.
Batman. Yep, done.
Yeah, thank you, Akib. You
The
answered it for him.
Arkham series. Yep,
Um,
I've beat Arkham Asylum probably 3 times. Arkham City twice. Arkham Knight I beat in like a week.
so for me, favorite franchises. Is it cheating to say Tom Clancy?
Kinda.
Well, I'm gonna say Tom Clancy because I
Yeah.
just as a and
There's just so many good games.
there were. I I loved old Tom Clancy. Like back in high school, early college, like old Rainbow Six, old Splinter Cell, and I'm talking like, well, even through Blacklist, Splinter Cell was good. It was definitely changing, but it was still good. Ghost Recon up to
End
Future
War.
Soldier. I never played End War.
It was good. It was really good.
Good.
It was just really cool that you could like
Yeah, I just remember
had a
watch.
headset. You could actually like
Yeah, I remember
say
watching
commands.
Andrew play it, and it didn't work for him very well. But he was playing on Xbox, and his headset probably sucked.
Yeah, it worked well with mine.
Yeah, well, that was my only impression with End War, was laughing at my brother as he tried to get the voice commands to work. So I never tried it, but I should. So I guess Tom Clancy, Fire Emblem, probably. Um, and I'm trying to think of like franchises that have a lot of content to them. Because if I was to say like the Remedy games, you can't really say that because it's such a small thing right now. But I do love those. Um,
I just thought of one and it went right through my
oh,
brain.
yeah.
In and out. It was awesome.
What would you say is my third? Like help me.
Bioshock.
Oh, okay.
Bioshock's really good.
Bioshock is really good.
Played every single one of those.
If you were to pin a third,
On you?
or a third franchise for me, yeah,
What do you first do? Tom Clancy and
Tom Clancy and Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem. Damn, I don't know. That's a tough question because there's
It
there's a
is.
lot of great franchises out there, and a lot of them don't make games v- very often anymore
Yeah.
because of
Vortex,
how deep they go.
I know what MK means. Thanks, though.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Michael Kors. That's fine.
Yep. Uh, whatever. I thought I had one, and then I lost it. Um, hmm.
Oh, Kingdom Michael Key. Um, Mortal Kombat's good, but as much as you can be like, yeah, it's a franchise. It's a fighting game, and yes, there's a story to it, but nobody plays Mortal Kombat for the story.
Mhm.
Just saying. Like
No, Akib, I do not
they're
think
all
that. He asked if I
think
think
what?
if Sony and Microsoft should make a console together.
No, not at
No.
all.
No.
They're two completely different companies that have two completely different ideals.
Yeah, you can
And it would
definitely
be awesome
see
to see some sort of like collaboration between the two, but definitely not a console.
competition's good for the industry, but also they're both trying to do such
Yep.
different things to where it just wouldn't work.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is competition's always welcome in an industry like this as well. So
Right. Gosh, I cannot think of a third one. I'll have to like look at my games
Yeah.
library or something. Oh, XCOM.
yeah,
Duh.
XCOM.
Freaking XCOM.
Oh my god, I tried to think of that one. I was like the one with the aliens and
I can't believe I forgot my favorite game. I probably did think of it, but I was trying to think like outside this box of strategy because I had shooters in there, and then. But no, XCOM. XCOM's got to be on there.
See, and that's why it's kind of a loaded question because there's different levels to your favorite franchise. Like there's the game that you think you've put the most into, and it may just be like one or two games in the franchise, whereas other ones like BioShock, there's was that 4 now or 3?
3. Or allegedly working
Oh
on a
yeah,
fourth.
Infinite was the last one.
Yeah.
Or games that you played the most or put most hours into, or games that make you feel nostalgic that they've either remastered or. Yeah, can you consider a remaster a franchise?
What'd you have in mind?
Nothing specific, just
Okay.
in general.
I mean, I would probably throw that in. Also, Mass Effect's trilogy remastered got announced today. Like, got confirmed to be coming in May,
Don't let Wilson get away.
and it does not include the multiplayer from 3. So I'm just like, all right. I know that Mass Effect 3 was a very divisive game for a lot of people, and I'm one of the people who had 3 but never actually played the single player because Mass Effect never had a effective on-ramp for me because 1 didn't age well, and I never wanted to hop in the middle. But 3's multiplayer was a blast to me.
I think I played 1 and wasn't like super into it personally.
It just never grabbed
And then
me.
there was
And
the whole like, yeah, that was it. Like, I understood why people enjoyed it, and like, hell yeah, but I was never like, damn, I want to put time and effort
Yeah.
into this game.
and to me, it was too little too late because by the time I was able to give it a chance, the game already felt aged out. And so it was just... So, I mean, if they develop the gameplay at all, maybe the remaster might have something for me, but I don't know.
You want a tardigrade?
I'm good. Thanks, though. And here's hoping that Outriders can break top 5 this year. Favorite franchises. It's not Chortle Games content with me featured if I don't mention Outriders at least once. It's in the
Oh,
contract.
Outriders, yeah,
Yeah,
Outriders.
yeah. I told Jake in the podcast that I have very much considered reaching out to People Can Fly or Square Enix or whoever that can respond to me and just being like, hey, I am seriously a huge fan of what you're doing here, and I cannot wait to play the game. I know we're a small channel, but is there any way I could get a review copy? Like, just give me any version that you're giving people to do reviews or to do early access content. I would just love to be part of what I think is going to be a great success. Um, but I don't know. If I'm going to do it, I need to do it soon before the game starts getting more traction because I do feel like it is the kind of game that will either come out of nowhere for people or they'll be so shocked that it's actually good if it ends up being good. Let's go do Space Admin.
Metal
I
Gear.
did. I did a keep. Ooh, yeah. I, I never got into Metal Gear, but I totally get like, and it's just because I never tried. But it's one of those where it's
You
like,
need to
yeah,
play 5.
I've heard so, and I would probably really
Steven,
enjoy it.
that's the one game on PlayStation that I have 100%.
Mm, yeah,
Like, I got every single trophy for it
yeah.
because I was like, I need it. I want it.
I collect some pop figures. Um, Vortex. I have to really like them though.
I have like 50. I have all the Futurama characters.
I'm trying to sign into my PlayStation account on my computer so I can see
And
the
to look
games.
at your games.
Yes, absolutely. Just watch it kick me off of the stream because it's like, hey, a computer we don't recognize was trying to sign in. Pretty sure that's exactly what just happened. Yep. Well, the stream didn't die, but. Are you asking what I have like on my PlayStation account? Because I'll tell you.
I looked at my library and I have like 700 something
Ah!
games.
How do I check my library?
PlayStation.
Like on my computer.
So,
Profile, maybe? That's not doing it.
did you see how much Scalpers made off of the PlayStation 5?
No.
Control room is at the top of the atrium.
43 million.
Oof. Hold up just a sec.
I saw that on Google.
Okay, I switched over to my deployable skill build so I can look at this information while still participating in the game. All right, let's go. Devastation was free for a little while on PlayStation Plus. Did they remove it? What's my PSN password? Not gonna happen. Nice try though, Akib. I know you've been trying to swindle me this whole time.
It's
But,
password.
yep. I have actually password protected a lot of my stuff ever since I was a kid, to where some of it is / was in Elvish, like Cinderin. So, good luck, I guess.
That is the coolest, nerdiest thing I've ever heard.
Well, that really sucks, Ethan. Alright, let's look at what games I have. Not a lot of franchises on the PlayStation that I've played, it seems. Or at least not yet. Haven't scrolled that far.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Is more there's more franchises that I've played in the past than
Yeah,
what I've played in recent years.
totally.
And that's why I say Metroid and Zelda, because I played a lot on the Super Nintendo, and then going from Super Nintendo to N64 and
Yeah. The easier question for me
GameCube.
might be something like top 3 favorite series, and the difference between series and franchise that I'm going to explain is the difference between saying something like Tomb Raider and the new Tomb Raider. So like Uncharted would be up there for me because the series, it as a whole series just got better and better, and Uncharted 4 is my go-to for basically explaining the closest thing to a perfect game. So favorite game series, and that is this, not necessarily the sequence of like I liked every game equally or progressively more than the last, but favorite series of games to where like the whole experience is among the best to you. So I can say trilogies if I want to, but I'm not saying trilogies because that breaks my rule of with Uncharted, which the 4th game was the best. For me, another one in there might be the Metro series.
Ooh, yeah.
I love those games.
RTM!
RTM vodka, bro. Oh, hey, there's a small child. Oh, Uncle Artyom, are you going to kill the monster? The vodka. Like, seriously, if that game had better voice acting, it would be a prolific series. Like, it already kind of is, but it's never in, like, the story, like, the best stories conversation. But I think it's because people can't get past the voices.
Oh, I think the voices make it better. I love it. If there was good voice acting, it would be too good.
Got to keep it humble.
Yeah.
A friend of mine has recommended playing it in Russian with English subs, and I've debated doing that. But I've heard the voices for so long that if they do a Metro 4, it would be kind of weird. I might do that if they do a Metro 4, but I'm really hoping that They should get better voice acting in Metro 4. Nolan North is a fantastic Deadpool. But Nolan North's great at everything. So. I'm still scrolling down. I would say Far Cry is probably not part of this
Okay.
crawback. Far Cry I wouldn't say it falls in line with the favorite series because every single game is different. Well, it's different character for that matter. And plus, Far Cry 3, a game in the Far Cry series hasn't lived up to 3 yet, so. I need to check on Kalen and see how he's doing, because he hasn't been around in a while. You know, a game that I really wish would get treated seriously or not still be stuck under EA's clutches? Clutches.
Right in the butt cheeks.
Right in the butt cheeks. They've got, honestly, that kind of feels like Titanfall.
Yeah.
I wish so desperately that Titanfall would get treated like the powerhouse series that it could be. Nolan North did a good Iron Man. And I've said this probably like 4 times on stream, but I'm going to say it again because, you know, I do that. Don't provide an actual reason, Steven. Just say I do it because I do it. But the problem with his Iron Man was that outside of the story beats, like when they were just like, yeah, Nolan, just record some lines of Tony in combat banter. That's where he dropped the ball. And he dropped it pretty bad. Because he just did Deadpool, basically. Or slightly less serious Nathan Drake, whatever you want to call it. No, he did Cade. That's who he did. But like the actual story stuff, he was great. I need to let you know when Avengers goes on sale again, Jeremy. I don't know if you're even remotely interested.
Ordnance for the dishes to rise in. It shouldn't take too long to align them.
Kinda.
You're still gonna have
Yeah.
to adjust each dish.
But
What's-
I know it's the kind of game that I'm gonna need to put like hours into it. That's the only.
So funny you say that. It's not.
But I would want to. That's the thing. It's
Gotcha.
not the fact that like me leveling up or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's that I know that I would want to be like, I need everything.
Right. Well, fortunately, the part of it's this is gonna be like the 4th time that I said this on stream, but who cares? The nice thing about its model as a game is that as of right now, none of it is time based. There's the hero passes that you need to do challenges with the heroes each day that you're like there's dailies and weeklies, but those are not on a timetable. They're there complete at your own pace. The only timetable is the challenges themselves, and you can even re-roll those. I think you can still do that. And so it really is one of those games. It's like it is a service title. It does have the loot and the progression and everything, but it's not the kind of service title that like makes you feel like you can't pick it up and play it if you haven't played it in a while. I honestly think that it was kind of designed to be a game that is okay with people dropping it for until the next story beat or whatever. But there is that feeling of like, because it is a chore at parts to level up heroes. It takes a lot of time, but the game doesn't often pressure you to feel like you have to do that.
Oh shit!
Now we just gotta find a transmitter to boost
Why are you upset about the new Mortal Kombat movie, Vortex?
Oh my god. So I stuck a guy that was next to me.
Mm-hmm. What happened
And
next?
melted myself.
Did you know that Nolan North was it Nolan North or Troy Baker? Well, now I've confused myself. One of them was the Penguin in the Arkham games. And I think it was Nolan. Pop up. Do it.
Answer plus 3,000. Oh, cool. Just 3 bullets from an SMG.
Gosh, this build's so unfair. Just rocking with pistol. Thank you, Keep.
Medic.
Working on it. He really tried to get out of there. I'm honestly excited about the Mortal Kombat movie because they've got some good talent behind it as far as actors are concerned. I mean, you immediately have my attention if someone from the Raid Redemption is in your movie. 'Cause
Yep.
everyone in that movie was fantastic. And I think that the guy who played Jaka from that movie, the guy who was the leader of the squad, I think he's a great choice from Sub-Zero simply from the fact that like he seems like a very good martial arts actor, but like the way I've always seen Sub-Zero is that he does play second fiddle to Scorpion. I'd be Sub-Zero gang all the way as well, but like he seems like a good choice to play that second fiddle, if that makes sense. To where he's fully capable and can definitely act, but you're not putting.
Inquatido Escorpión.
Well,
The cautious scorpion.
is that how you said it? Because it sounded different. Steve Bloom was a physical actor. Like if he did actual live action roles, oh man, that'd be great. He's actually in Metro. He's the voice of the one American dude, Sam. And it's really funny because like it's almost like they did his scripting to where it was like, okay, just mispronounce a lot of this stuff because you're American.
Inquatido means pickle.
So the pickled scorpion.
Pickled scorpion. Cuauhteloso scorpion.
That's what it was. That
The
is
pickled
funny.
scorpion. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's hilarious.
Shoot, I think I missed it. Oh, that'll work. Did that guy yell, "Change your clothes"?
No idea. Wasn't in the room yet.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
You sure?
No, Steven, it's completely okay. You started the fight without me.
Sounds like you're starting a new one.
No, seriously, it's fine.
Okay.
Ken Cortito is going on.
Don't hit it just yet.
Oh man, that's fantastic.
All right, ready.
Cauteloso en Cortito, Scorpion.
The cautious pickled scorpion.
That's it. We should be able to
love it.
extract the radio once it's docked.
It's so dumb.
I'm gonna stop that.
You don't have to stop. It's hilarious.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
100%. Oh shit.
For context, Jeremy has a build where he just runs up with Scorpio, which is a gun that inflicts just buku status effect, and then he like runs away. So we coined it the cautious scorpion, which is, how do you say it?
Escorpion Cauteloso.
Yeah. And so we've been joking that Jeremy's going to turn into like that folktale. We're kind of like in Pickle Rick, how even though it happened over the course of just like less than an hour, they developed this folktale around him called Solenia, the Pickle Man.
Solenia.
Oh man. Did you ever play Kingdoms of Amalur?
Oh, there's a grenadier.
Of course there is.
Oh, there's a heavy grenadier. Yes it did.
Was it good? Like in terms of should I get it today? Because not today, but like it's coming out for Switch because they re-released it. Is it?
It'd
Would
probably
you?
be a good Switch game, yeah.
Okay. Because I don't have a good RPG for Switch yet. And yes, I know Breath of the Wild exists, but to me, Breath of the Wild is, of course, a masterpiece. But it's not the kind of game I want to sit down with and like do RPG stuff with. It is the kind of game that if I'm just like, I want to run around and just explore. That's a great mood to be in for Breath of the Wild. But like when I'm in the mood of like, I want to level up my character and find loot and get all these new skills and do a story and everything, Breath of the Wild's not that game
Dude,
for me.
this is so cool. No, I completely understand.
Did you say inspect you?
No, look at the SOCOM.
Oh. Oh my.
Yeah.
You know what you should change the cautious scorpion to? The wealthy scorpion.
The wealthy scorpion.
Or the scorpion of fortune. Something.
Escorpion Rico.
I'm switching over to Harm Assist. Let me check something real quick. I got the
Escorpion
corporate.
de la Suerte. It's
Ooh,
the
I
lucky
like that.
scorpion.
I like that.
Solenia.
I'm looking at weapon skins real quick.
You good, man?
Okay.
God, they definitely need to change how often you get the cash, though.
Yeah. Vortex says, I appreciate how hats are actually your trademark pretty much now, Steven. Oh, it's funny you say that, Vortex, because I actually do have an outfit on here that is basically an outfit that I wear in real life. Kind of. My character went bald because you guys made me go bald. So, yep. There you go. There's my division hat. And the green sweater that I wear and the pants. Let's throw that on something else. Because I don't like how that hat looks with this outfit. But I will wear my division hat. There we go. What? Oh, it's not going to let me just have a hat to replace my hood? Of course not. Dumb.
Oh, I got my 23andMe results today.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Turns out I'm fucking white. No, I'm literally like 89.5% English Irish.
Wow.
Yeah. So like, in the sense, I am like.
No wonder you're so lucky.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Which I already knew because my grandfather on my dad's side, he was the first generation born in America.
Really?
Like we're only like third generation American.
Akib's asking for an Irish accent. I'm going to go ahead and assume probably not.
Yeah, that's no.
Yeah.
As much as I want to be entertaining, I would. No. I used to be good at accents, but that was. I wouldn't say good, actually. I used to attempt accents, and I learned better. Oh, Jesus.
I would totally do voice acting, Vortex, but I'm not. Like if somebody approached me and they were like, "Hey, do the voice acting for this thing," I'd be like, "Yeah, cool, that'd be fun," but I'm not gonna seek it out because first of all, don't know where I'd even start, and second of all, it's not really that. I wouldn't say it's a passion of mine because I've never done it, so I can't say if I'm like passionate about it, or do I even know if I'd be good at it. I have been told though that I have a distinctive voice at the very least. Not sure how I was supposed to take it, but I didn't take it as an insult. So, and that's pretty impressive for me, not taking something as an insult.
Oh my god.
Uh, I'm not easily offended. I'm just I just easily get in my own head. All right, I think we're clear.
Are we though?
Well, it feels pretty safe to me. They're not getting in here by anything short of a big guy with a grenade launcher, the lights going out, and fire. That would
Feel
never
more
happen.
opaque than clear.
I do totally make that sound that Bob makes from Bob's Burgers, where when something is just like irritates him, he just goes, mm. I do that all the time.
Alright, ready?
Yep,
Alright,
hitting it.
this will extract the transmitter from the module and connect it to the rest
Wait,
of the
get-
facility.
will this break it?
Then we can
If I just like...
vision satellites.
No. Oh no! Where are you? Oh gosh, where are you going?
Oh, it's right
You
here.
all right?
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot your high definition.
Yeah.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hit him with a lot of rockets. I'm gonna hit him with 5 more.
Hey, I got a Resident Evil cache.
Yay! What voice acting skills have you heard in action, Vortex? Because the only accent I do remotely, like on occasion even here, is um, the gosh, what's it called? The New Yorker character, and that's just referencing Rick and Morty.
Walking here.
I'm walking here. The skeptical New Yorker, I think, is what we called it. Oh, my Thor? That's funny, because, like, my Thor... It is fun to do, but my Thor is just making fun of Jake's Thor. Because one time, you know how Jake will randomly just break into voice? Like, one time he did a takedown in Avengers, and he just blurted out, "Allow me to choke you!" Out of nowhere. It was funny. You had to be there, I guess. Akib, get me those 40 subs, and I will say that line in Russian. As a bonus, I'll see what I can do about those Jeremy stories.
I'm still curious. I don't know what fucking stories I'm supposed to be like. Be more than happy to tell a story. You just want to know what kind of story you want to know. I just want to know. I'm flanking.
Donald, no!
Donald! No! Quick! To the
time machine!
Oh my gosh.
SNL.
Seriously, you need to post that to the Discord.
I'm going to. I sent it to Austin. He was like, "What did you send me?"
So all these people like have context of us quoting this the entire stream.
I sent that to a friend of mine named Cody, and he said two things. Oh wait, hold on.
Weird. I like being in charge, but yeah, it's weird being the one people are looking to for guidance. Your team speaks highly of you, Viper. You're a natural leader. Likeable, kind, tough when you need to be. They respect you. Aren't intimidated by you. Cool? That's hard to pull off. Especially for a woman. Thanks. I try not to be a bitch. Don't worry about one.
Okay. But Cody, when I told him, when I showed him that video, he said two things. One, what an awesome, no context provided group Halloween costume this would be. And two,
Yes.
what a great D&D character concept. So if I ever play D&D, I'm going to be Mortimer the Falconer with my Falcon Donald.
I got Jill Valentine's crop top.
Yay! All right, you want to do DARPA and then the bounty and then call it a night, or do you want to call it there?
I think I'm gonna call it there. Honestly, it's already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it
already 8:30
is pretty
or
late. I didn't realize. All right, we'll go back to the White House. Donald, no! I need to look up the speech that they all give at the very end and memorize it.
And I will too, and we can recite it.
That could be the way we sign off all of our streams.
Yeah.
Oh man, what an unappreciated bit that would be.
Oh, when you kill it, you kill my heart. My sweet Donald. Oh man.
Ethan, you're in the Discord, right? You're totally gonna see here in a minute. Literally, as soon as I close the stream, I'm gonna post that to Discord. So if you are not part of the Discord but you're watching the stream, go join it so I can show you the Falconer.
Ooh, that's a good plug.
It is. Thank you. One of the greatest. I don't know if I can say that because SNL's got a lot of just
It is
underground classics.
Like it's top tier. I won't
It's
say it's
so
great,
good. It's one of the, like, because it's a recurring skit that they've done, but it's like I don't know when it started.
I'm posting it to Discord right now.
Oh, excellent. So yeah, go watch that. Just it's the quintessential Will Forte written skit. I would be shocked if I learned that was not a Will Forte written skit. So go watch it. Go enjoy it. I'm gonna try to get Jake to watch it and learn the the speech at the end, so we can do a big sign off someday. Thank you, Akib. I'll let Jake know. He'll appreciate that. But thanks.
So good. Oh, man.
I'm gonna have to go watch it again. Thanks for watching, everybody. There will be no stream tomorrow night, but we will be back, I believe, on Thursday with a co-op stream. But we will be streaming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So look forward to that. And I'm going to see about maybe doing a forward compatible this month. I completely forgot about it, to be honest, and I'm at the point to where I might be able to pull it off. So yeah, see you guys on Thursday. Till then, have a great week.
Bye, guys.